Okay, I'm going to do a simple demonstration on how the different layers of ink in a block print work. So pretend we drew this simple design. Hopefully yours will be more interesting than this, but basically a circle, a triangle, and kind of a foreground background. Okay, so I've kind of numbered them according to what I'm going to cut first. First, I'm going to cut the circle. So we'll imagine that first we transferred this to the block by going like this. We rubbed the back of it with a spoon really hard and kept the paper still so it doesn't move, and then we peel this off and voila, we've got our graphite transferred to the surface of the block like this. Now my lovely assistant Rachel is going to apply some blue ink to the surface of this with the brayer.
We're pretending, of course.
Yep, this is just pretend, and Rachel just got the blue ink on here, okay? So the ink got on all of the surface except that surface that was cut away. It stays on the raised or relieved surface. Then we're going to print this blue ink like so, and we usually flip this over and then again rub the back of it with a spoon, peel it off, and we've got this cool blueprint with a white circle where the ink was not applied. Alright, so if we were going to do this for your project, I'd recommend doing multiple, maybe at least 5 of them, so that in the end one of them turns out right, instead of just putting all your eggs in one basket and doing one and hoping for the best. And besides that, the reason printmaking was invented was to make multiple copies. So that's kind of what we're exploring, and you'll get different results with each one. And it's kind of cool to see, to try to learn to control those variables and to see how magical different results happen. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, if I want something to stay blue, I need to cut it off the surface now. So just like my plan says, I'm going to first cut off the triangle. I want that to stay blue. So we're going to use our imaginations for a sec here. So I'm cutting away, not really cutting because I want to use this again for another demonstration, but I'm cutting away and cutting away until suddenly it looks like this. Aha, I cut away the blue triangle. So Rachel's also going to ink this up, and this time she's going to use orange because orange contrasts really well with blue. They're complementary colors and they contrast nicely, and it usually works well if you use complementary colors or colors that contrast well. So she's got the orange ink on here, and now we've already printed this one with the blue circle on here. Did I do that right? No, it was like this, I think, yeah? Right. Or sorry, the blue square with the white circle. Now this part's, you got to be really careful because you have to register the next layer accurately on top of the first layer. So we are going to very carefully lower this and kind of just hover it over the first print so it lines up and all the corners of the block line up with the blue ink. And then we're going to go ahead and flip it over, rub the back nice and smooth with our spoon, and then when we pull the print, it's going to have 2 layers of ink, but all the orange ink covered the blue ink except where I cut off the triangle for the next time. Make sense? So the ink is layered if you think of it this way. Yeah, there's my eyebrow. It's layered like this. This is on top of this. Thanks for watching.